Buddy, welcome to Tuesdays with the Millennial Chef. My name is Nikki Leone. I have a really exciting menu for you guys tonight, but before I get started, there's one little thing that may or may not have happened this weekend, and the Millennial Dishwasher got engaged. So that happened, and then today I did a poll on what you guys wanted me to make, and I think I'm going to do that a little more often because I like to hear what you guys think, and I like to hear what you guys want me to make more often versus what I do. So I'm going to start doing polls, and I want you guys to be interactive and comment and let me know what you want me to make. So tonight we had either Hawaiian chicken or a one-sheet pan shrimp dinner, which I'm going to do next Monday. I'm sorry, what's today? I'm going to do Monday because a lot of people, it was a really, really close one. It was 50-50 like the entire day. And then there's a few more comments on chicken, so I went Hawaiian chicken. And this is a dish that my mom used to make for us growing up. It was one of my favorites, one of my sister's favorites, but it was very, very heavy and not healthy at all. So what the Millennial Chef really does, my whole blog and my whole brand is about turning those old school recipes that I had growing up into these new millennial healthy twists. So that's exactly what tonight's recipe is. So let's get started. First things first is I marinated my chicken breast in. It's really easy, a very, very simple marinade. Soy sauce. I usually do pineapple juice, but I couldn't find any at the grocery store today and I was rushing, so I did orange juice, which is just as fine. So any citrus, but usually I do low sodium soy sauce, pineapple juice, ketchup, and ginger. That's the whole thing. And by the way, so I mixed it all together. I put about a quarter of it in 3 chicken breasts, and then I did the rest for our actual sauce. So I'm going to drizzle all over the chicken breast, which is this here. I'm going to bring it over. So it forms, oh my God, all right, ready? So the rest of that marinade, I simply put into a saucepan right here, and look how thick that got up. And all I did was put the heat on. I boiled this, and it turned this like glaze, this like sticky, delicious glaze that we're gonna pour over our sliced chicken breast. So again, really simple. All it is, low sodium soy sauce, pineapple, I used orange juice tonight, ginger, and ketchup. That's the whole thing. So it's definitely a healthier version my mom was making, but granted that was delicious. So we're just trying to make it a little bit healthier. So I marinated that chicken in that marinade for 15 minutes, but obviously if you overnighted this, it would be much better. But for time's sake, I made it 15 minutes. I put it in the oven on 425 for about 15-20 minutes, just until it was cooked through. And then they're like this. I want them rest for a couple more minutes. I'm going to explain more things tonight. And then I also made this delicious, let me move this over a little bit, cauliflower rice. And again, I would normally make this with a coconut rice, a plain rice, which is just as good too, but I've actually never made this before, and it's a coconut cauliflower rice. It's so delicious. I just tasted some. Let me show you really quick what it looks like. Put this here. I hope this doesn't fall. Oh, I got a spoon, right? So this is what I did. And again, I bought this pre-done. This is actually a little bit thicker of a rice, and I like how it's like chunkier than your normal finer rice. I think it gives more of a texture, and I actually like them bigger like this. So if I ever to make it my own, I'd make it like this. So I bought this pre-made. I started with maybe a cup of diced onions, 1 clove of garlic, and some ginger. I sauteed that in salt and pepper. Then I added the pre-done, I didn't do this myself, I bought it at the grocery store like this, pre-riced cauliflower. Put it in the pan with a little bit of coconut oil. That's what I actually sauteed the onions with. Coconut oil, mixed it for 2 minutes, and then I added coconut milk. Non-fat coconut milk. I put in like half a cup. I stirred it together, and it kind of absorbs that coconut milk. And cauliflower and coconut milk, you wouldn't think go really well together, but they do. And actually, I take that back. They're kind of a classic pairing, so ignore that last sentence. But they're really, really delicious. Cauliflower, this is my coconut cauliflower rice. And then I'm going to top that off right here. I have some tarragon. That is into a really quick dice. And this actually I froze because I had it in the refrigerator for a little bit. So I froze this. I always freeze my herbs, by the way. It makes them last so much longer. And tarragon has this like licorice vibe going on that pairs really nicely with that coconut milk and the cauliflower. So I'll just sprinkle that on there. And that, folks, is our cauliflower. Cauliflower coconut rice. Healthy, delicious. The last component I have going on here is really simple. This is heavy, so I'm gonna, there we go. Okay. Ooh, that's a big guy. So last but not least, we're serving this with some pickled steamed broccoli. This is the world's easiest side dish. I diced up, I just cut into the florets some broccoli. I put some water, I put some apple cider vinegar, salt and pepper, and I steamed it. And that's a really quick pickled, because the vinegar steamed broccoli. I make this all the time. It's so delicious. The vinegar just gives it a nice little tang that pairs perfectly with all this stuff. So that is our healthy, delicious dinner. Now let me show you the star of the show. I'm out of breath, which is the chicken. All right, so my favorite way to cook chicken, everybody, is high heat, low time. So I marinated it in what I explained before, the soy sauce, orange juice, ketchup, and ginger. I baked it on I did 425 tonight for about 20 minutes. I let it rest. I probably could let this rest a little longer, but for the sake of this video, I'm just gonna slice into it. But it's so delicious and juicy. Let me grab a fork really fast. I'll burn myself. And the biggest thing to do with chicken is let this rest. Let this rest for 10 to 15 minutes before you cut into it, because it lets all those juices get back into it. Look at it just going like this already. Look at the juices that are coming out. I mean, it's beautiful. All right, let's cut into it. And we're gonna slice this baby up. Look at the juices coming out of this chicken breast. Wait, let me just, Andrew, go up close again. I'm gonna go like this. The amount of juices, by the way, they're running out because I should let this rest longer, but you get the picture. This is a perfectly cooked, juicy piece of chicken. That just never happens. I feel like chicken is always dry. It's like that. Everybody says this about chicken. It's bland, it's dry. When you do it the right way and you execute it correctly, like, I can't, look at that juice. It's crazy. I'm gonna try a piece too for you. And I like to have a thick piece of chicken that I then slice into these like little medallions here. That's how I prefer to eat my chicken. A lot of people like thin chicken, but that's just much easier to dry out. So I prefer thicker, and then cut it into the sizes that you like. And I mean, this is so juicy. Seriously, not to toot my own horn, but it's the best way to do it. 425, 20 minutes, always getting juicy chicken. So this is gonna burn. I'm gonna make this even smaller because this is gonna burn me. Oh my God, I forgot the important part, the glaze. So I won't do this right now, but what we're gonna do is pour the glaze all over that chicken, and it's magical is what it is. But instead I'm gonna do this little half-ass and just dip a little bit in here. It's almost like a barbecue sauce, but just a little more islandy because of the Hawaiian chicken, Hawaiian flavors. Okay. This is gonna burn me, but bear with me. And some came out.
And some for Presley.
I'm pressed to get some too. I mean, okay. The chicken could not be juicier. I don't know if you could tell I'm excited about this, but it's really, really juicy. That Hawaiian marinade is like, it's a sweet and sour kind of a vibe going on. It's really good. It's much healthier than the classic. It's so delicious. You serve it with this coconut, cauliflower rice, and broccoli. It's really, really healthy, and as you can see, easy weeknight meal. I have this recipe on the website currently, but I'm gonna take a prettier picture and post it tomorrow on the website, themillennialchef.com. So thank you guys for tuning in every Monday or every other Monday on Instagram or Facebook.
Or Tuesday.
Or Tuesday, thank you.